Good morning, Ron, and good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, April 2nd. Here's what's happening. President Trump says the U.S. will not allow Iran to get a nuclear weapon. While addressing the nation Wednesday night, Trump said had the Iran nuclear deal remained in place, the country would have already obtained one. This comes a day after Trump said he thought the war could end in 2 to 3 weeks. The president said Iran has been decimated and can no longer threaten the U.S. with the promise of a nuclear weapon. Trump has reportedly been considering a deployment of American troops on Iranian soil. NASA says Artemis 2 is now in high Earth orbit. The crew executed an engine burn of just 18 minutes to reach it. High Earth orbit will put the Orion spacecraft around 46,000 miles beyond Earth. The four-person crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Canadian Jeremy Hansen lifted off from Kennedy Space Center Wednesday at 6:35 p.m. The next big step comes about 24 hours after the launch, the translunar injection, which will propel the Orion spacecraft out of Earth's orbit and on a path to the moon. Oral arguments in the birthright citizenship case before the Supreme Court have concluded. It featured a lot of back and forth about the Constitution and also an appearance by President Donald Trump, who was in the gallery. The case was a challenge to Trump's executive order that ended birthright citizenship for children born to parents in the U.S. illegally or temporarily. Opponents argued it goes against the Constitution's 14th Amendment, granting automatic citizenship to children born in the U.S. The justices are expected to issue a decision by late June or early July. A federal judge cited Pope Leo XIV in his decision to require the federal government to allow priests and other religious leaders to minister to detainees at an immigration facility in Broadview, Illinois during Holy Week. Judge Robert Gettleman said, quote, "The court takes at face value the claimant's stated belief that ministering to detainees, specifically at Broadview, who hail from local parishes and share a religious community with plaintiffs, is core to their religious practice." The ruling says the Coalition for Spiritual and Public Leadership has shown that the government had substantially burdened their exercise of religion by blocking access to the facility and prohibiting prayer on its grounds. And the federal trial for accused CEO killer Luigi Mangione is pushed back. A federal judge delayed the federal trial's date from September to October on Wednesday. The move was made in order to prevent overlap with Mangione's state trial. Mangione is accused of fatally shooting United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson on a Manhattan sidewalk in December 2024. And that is the news this morning. I'm Matthew Handley. Back we go now to Toledo. Here's Ron, Dave, and Pat.